Good morning. Happy Thursday. How's everyone doing on this beautiful day after hump day and pre-Fitness Friday? I'm having a fantastic morning thus far. I went on a nice morning walk, which was beautiful. I'm seeing that Bitcoin is starting to curve back around, which means we're going to continue moving downwards, which is nice for my portfolio. I don't know if it's nice for your portfolio, but at the same time, we're going to make money regardless. I was going to say I don't care, but I actually do kind of care, and I didn't want to be a dick that early in the morning. What's good, Crypto Dream? How are you, Truth Seek Zero? What's good, Truth? If he's good at investing advice, then he's probably good at girl advice, right? That follows. Those things could not be further counterproductive, or whatever the words would be there. Those things do not mesh that well. But let's see if we can't. Considering I don't give investment advice, that means I could probably be pretty good at giving girl advice. So let's see. Hit the questions. Hit the questions. My girlfriend's in the other room listening too, so if I say something that's completely screwed up, I'm sure we'll hear her yell. About ready for sleep. Have you slept yet, Dream? Have you slept yet? Craziness. Craziness. That's dedication. Everyone take after Dream. All right. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. So yesterday we had mostly a green day. I think it's been very much just choppy yesterday and the day before. Kind of in that 1-2 down, right? So we got an initial downwards momentum in Bitcoin, then 2 days of rebounding, and then a new lower low, and then 2 days of rebounding, and then another lower low, and then 2 days of rebounding, and then I think we're going to see another lower low. And I think this pattern is going to continue. I think this will be a solid continuation pattern. It is interesting to see how it is literally perfect, like 2 days up, a little change in direction day, and then down. 2 days up, a little change in direction day, and then down. 2 days up, should be a little change in direction day today. I wouldn't expect a massive sell-off, but tomorrow I am expecting a pretty large-scale sell-off, either today or tomorrow. And that's when I will start deploying a lot of my funds. Last night, actually, you guys get a sneak peek since you guys are here so early. Last night, I actually sold a good chunk of my crypto again. I went even heavier cash. I'm now 52% cash in anticipation of this correction. Now, what did I do? I sold off my saucer swap. I took my 414% gains and I sold off the remaining money I had in there. So let's see, I put 20 bucks, then 20 bucks, then 5 bucks. So I put in $45 and I was able to pull out 200 and change, 200 and something. What is that? 220 bucks, right? So we made decent gains there. We made actually solid gains. I will within the hour. I appreciate you being here, my man. I appreciate it. It means a lot. GM. So I sold off my saucer swap. Not to say that I don't think it will continue to do well, but I would like to buy Manta Network. So this is a layer 2, but not really a layer 2. It's an EVM type coin on top of Ethereum. It's a lot more than just that from my understanding of it, and it looks very intriguing. They're extremely heavy in the airdrop ecosystem. They're doing an aggressive amount of airdrops, and I kind of want to grab some. It's ZK proof, right? You guys know I'm bullish on ZK, and it's sitting at just under $1 billion market cap. I think I would like to ride the wave with some of this Manta. It's one of those coins that just came out, right? We look at the all-time price history. It literally just came out for the airdrop this year. I believe it started, on the 18th. So it's not even like 2 weeks old yet. It's a brand new airdrop, and I believe for holding the coin, people are going to continue to receive airdrops. You can stake it and earn like 20 or 30% real yield. It's very, very impressive what I've been seeing here, and so I want to grab some. But that meant that I had to sell off some of my crypto from the HBAR ecosystem. So that sauce. I had some Karate Combat tokens I sold off, and then I had a little bit of HBAR left over in my personal portfolio, which I sold. And just like a noob, it's what I get for doing it at like 11:30 at night when it's well past my bedtime. I'm out here and I sell everything to USDC on HBAR, and I'm like, all right, let me convert it over to Ethereum USDC, and I go to do it and I'm like, shit, I don't have any HBAR to cover the gas fees. Like an absolute noob. It's like I just began trading again. It's like I literally just figured out what cryptocurrency was. It was awful. So I made a quick little video on TikTok about it, which I think is hysterical. And I left a comment saying like, yes, I understand the mistake was here. I understand. I know what I did. You guys don't have to. And then every comment's like, what are you, just starting to trade? What is this, beginning of crypto? What are you, clown? I'm like, fuck you, huh? But it's funny nonetheless. It's funny. So I gotta go buy one H-bar, send it over to that wallet, and then get all my crypto out. Mass adoption's imminent though, guys. Mass adoption's imminent. Oh my god. I have the best ideas around 2 a.m. I do not. I am sound asleep around 2 a.m. I wake up looking at my sleep paralysis demon at 2 a.m. That's what I do. Like, I forgot what I learned in the last 3 years. You should have just asked me. I mean, Derek, do you want to send me one H-bar? I still don't have it. I still haven't done it. I went, after I, like, realized, I went to bed. Alright, Derek. I'll hold you to that, then. I'll hold you to that. Here, let me get my, let's do it right here. Let me get my hash pack out. Shkadoo. Only because I really, like, don't want to have to go. I really would just prefer not to have to go buy a single H-bar. I have 0.086, which is not enough. Let's see. I think it's going to be more than one H-bar, if I'm being honest, though. That's alright. I can also just do it. I don't have to, like... I don't have to mooch your money. But I will. No, I don't want to do it right now. We'll be in touch, or I'll just buy my own. We have to pay a H-bar to watch now. Yes. No, not an H-bar. In order to watch this live stream, from this moment forward, you must send one Kaspa. I really think under 10 cents is going to be a good entry price for Kaspa. I really do. But let's go ahead and start looking at some of the charts. Let's start looking at some of the charts. I'll send you 5. My man. My man. What a guy. What a guy. It's not like you're going to be missing out too much. H-bar is just not moving, dude. H-bar looks like it's probably going to continue to downtrend, right? We got this trend line here on H-bar. It looks like we'll probably come back down and revisit this trend line. So somewhere around a $2 billion market cap, which means probably got another 15% downward price action before we find that support. Maybe it bounces around and trends sideways, but I do think we'll come back and touch this this trend line. And it's like, it's not even that bad of a setup, right? This doesn't even look that bad of a setup. We've seen it go from a $1 billion market cap all the way to a $3 billion market cap. It's just I don't think it's going to do as well as some of the other stuff out there. And I want bigger gains. I want bigger gains. So sold off all of my H-bar. I got to put it in the Discord that I sold off all my sauce. Which is not even a bad price to be doing it at. Look at that. Looks like it's starting to round over. The RSI is starting to diverge, right? On the daily here, we see that sauce put in another high, pulled back, another high. It's starting to pull back again. But when you look at the RSI peaked in the last spike. This peak right here, corresponding with the price, is lower, which is that divergence that happens. Meaning this is probably going to start coming down as RSI begins to reset and look for a new support area. I just want Manta and I want BitTensor. I want BitTensor. I didn't get any yesterday, and that was my critical mistake. I literally, on the live stream, I think yesterday, was saying that we just broke out again at like $290. I was like, I think this is something we should be buying. This, I think, is going to do what Kaspa just did. I think this is... Bitcoin's going down, the rest of the crypto market is bleeding, and BitTensor is holding up. Don't sleep on BitTensor. Really don't. We're about to break out again. We're about to break out again. I think this is one that needs to be taken serious. I don't want to say it needs to be in your portfolio because we don't give financial advice, but we need to be taking this one very serious because it is starting to break out again. What is not starting to break out again... Oh my god, why I looked this coin up once. What is not starting to break out yet is all of DeSci. We are still bleeding, guys. We are still slowly bleeding. What do you think? Is it over for DeSci? Well, I'll start a poll here. Start a poll. Is it over for DeSci? Oh, I think I capitalized the C as well. It's over for DeSci, guys. We're bleeding. Look at this. Talk about a pump and dump. Talk about a pump and dump. We spiked all the way up. We went crazy. And now it's starting to pull back. We just broke out of formation. Look at that. That is a clear red Doja Cat candle. That's clear as day. If that's not a clear downward momentum, I don't know, man. I think DeSci's over. I think we're all screwed. Research coin. I bet this thing. Brian Armstrong's project can't. Oh, damn it. It's up today. Brian Armstrong's project can't even be up on the week. And we're going to say that DeSci's going to continue to roar back to life. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. It's over. Oh, it's down 0.7 today. See? Let's see. Let me see. How many of you guys remember this one?
If you overdraw your account, Wells
Can you guys hear it?
Fargo gives you an
think
extra
you can.
day grace
I'm turning
period
her
to
down a
avoid
lot,
the
though.
overdraft fee.
Damn ads.
Oh man, your boy Kevin just lost lots of money. Oh, but that's okay. I am with you, with you. Oh man, your boy Kevin just lost lots of money. Oh, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
how many of you guys
I
remember
am
this
with
song?
you. Here we go, come on, push it, find the dip, find the dip. Here we go, come on, push it, find.
Oh my god. This song pops in my head way too much. This song actually is chronically in my head. Anytime I see things collapsing, anytime something is going down, my brain immediately is just like, come on, push it. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Oh god, bring me back. Bring me back. Oh god. All right, but let's be serious again. Let's look at some Bitcoin. Let's look at some Bitcoin. Let's see what's good with it all. Let's see what's good. Again, we're continuing that downward momentum. I'm looking to start deploying the capital that I have in my portfolio here. Once we cross below that 37,000 area, once we get into this range here between these two supports, once we're in this range from 30,000 to 37,000, so the mid to lower 30,000s is where I will be starting to accumulate and deploying my capital. Right now, the portfolio is way too heavy in USDC, right? Way too heavy in USDC. It's 52% right now. I got $950 of USDC in a portfolio that is only $1,800. So I'm looking to accumulate more research coin, more DeSci, which I've been saying to you guys over and over again. It's just, this is the boring part. This is truthfully the boring part of investing. Okay, everyone wants to make the quick money, and I understand that, and you will make quick money, relatively speaking, but you have to be willing to do nothing. That's the unfortunate reality. You save on gas fees, you save on making stupid mistakes, you save on literally paying slippage fees and all that kind of stuff. You save on taxes. Literally the hardest part about investing and being successful with it is sitting and doing nothing sometimes. It's not cool for content. It doesn't make for good content. Like, I'd be out here talking about my portfolio every single day and it's like, damn, I did nothing again today. It's like, damn, all right, I did nothing. And then every now and then, one big event happens and it's like, oh, I sold $150 worth of Saucer Swap. And it's like, oh my God, that's the first move I've made in weeks. Yep, unfortunately, that's just how the reality is, right? So we're waiting for it to come down in this range. And once we come into that range, it's giving me the mental clarity to start accumulating. Now, the unfortunate side effect of something like that is that I didn't end up buying BitTensor, which was just my own, like, this was my own mistake. This is not me sticking to some rudimentary news, rudimentary whatevers. I wanted to buy it as soon as I saw that we confirmed this back test. I wanted to get into it. Unfortunately, I've been busy as fuck, actually. Been extremely busy to the point that, like, last night was the first time in days since the Bitcoin ETF got launched Last night was the first time in days that I had like time to actually sit and look at my portfolio for a minute. And it was 11 p.m. and I'm supposed to be asleep. We can't go straight up. Need selling for healthy charts. Absolutely. It's a stair step. You need to have pullbacks because you need to create open orders. Truthfully, you have massive movements up, and then you need to have areas where you chop sideways so you can build out that support, right? Because people will leave unfinished auctions behind and the price will continue going up. And then if we get any sort of a pullback, it'll find support at those areas. If you just go straight up, you will come straight back down, right? If you just go straight up, you will come straight back down more often than not. So it's important that you chop sideways for a bit and build stuff out. Good morning, Sawyer. Good morning. Not late. Wizard never is late. You arrived just on time, right? What is that saying? Everyone remember to like. Yes, fuck yeah. Truth. Thank you. If you guys are chilling in here with us and you like this kind of content, please make sure to actually like the live stream. It means a lot to me. We've been chilling at 10 to 12 viewers for weeks at this point, so thank you all for being here. Your time is a very valuable asset. It's not your most valuable asset yet because we're not about to leave the live stream. We just started going with it. If you guys have questions, if you guys want me to go through your portfolio, if you guys are curious about charting out anything, you just want to look at some updates, you guys just want to hang around and chat, feel free to hit some comments into the messaging board here. I am sitting here reading it. Pretty much all I want to do is cover the sales that I had made and then look at the direction of Bitcoin. I want to also look at the money flow in Bitcoin, which I have pulled up here. This is the entire crypto money flow. But why did my dad leave? Oh, Steve. Oh, Steve. Probably because you're in Canada, dude. If I have to be honest, it's probably because you're Canadian. Still waiting for the pullback once it dips to 37,999. The bags are sent, including into DeSci. Now, hey, I'm going to be honest here. How low did we get here? Is this something you just randomly, arbitrarily came up with? Because, okay, I guess not. It was 38,500. I thought this might have wicked down there. I was like, why didn't you buy it here? Aw. The clip I've been playing with as I do all of my lives just snapped. That's disappointing. Oh, Truth Seek, continue. I'm getting a phone call from Ass on it, Massachusetts. Now we're gonna deny it. I get so many spam calls, it's not even funny. But to give up on Gene, please convince me otherwise. Give up on it, Logan. I'm not here to convince you one way or another. I am not. If you want to give up on Gene, give up on it. You know? If you don't see the vision with it, if you don't have a strong conviction for it, then give up on it. There's going to be other opportunities. I guarantee it. We could trend sideways. We could go even lower. I said we could probably go down to 1 cent, which is another 33% decrease from here. We could probably continue going even lower. She's pretty and seems to like me. She just wants all my money. JK. Truth, I'm gonna be honest. If you're okay with it, then what's the problem? You know? Go do it. Hell yeah. You got some baddie who's down for your money? Just put her on put it in a smart contract so that upon deliverables met, she gets paid out her cash, you know? Just put it in a smart contract. Good thing I don't have money. Oh, God. R.I.P. It's an omen. Sell everything. The clip broke. I've actually been playing with this clip for days, so it's like, why? It's probably just because I got it at the Dollar Tree that it broke. I, personally, have not given up anything on Gene. I just got flashed a titty. I personally have not given up anything on Gene. Like, if anything, I am doubling down on my position as soon as we see Bitcoin start breaking down. As soon as Bitcoin has entered into those zones that I previously laid out, I am under the very strong assumption that Genomes DAO, this token, is going to $100 million, $500 million market cap. So the market cap's likely to like 20 to 100x from here, in my humbled opinion. And so I would like to accumulate as much as I can around these prices while we're still depressed like this. I am waiting for momentum to shift though. That's the thing. That's the thing. Because my fatal flaw is that I'm consistently out here buying falling knives. And I don't want to do that. I want to start changing that. I want to start buying as we find that bottom. I don't want to be buying a falling knife because it hurts. I've caught so many knives, like my hands are all bloody. And it's like, I've made tons of money doing it. It's been a successful strategy, but goddamn, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. Stop catching the knives. You know, stop catching them. Gene is on my list to buy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Imagine for a moment that you've put in $1,000 into Gene, and it does in fact 20x. Oh my goodness, $20,000. I hate that math. It's so fucking boring. It's so boring. Like, there's so many better ways to do it. There's so many better ways to go about the crypto markets. I did just have an interview with Genomes DAO, which has kind of like revitalized a lot of my excitement for them. My excitement. Because what they're doing is fundamentally different than most other crypto projects out here. Most projects, most cryptocurrencies that you will buy are people like you and I who said, I would really like to utilize cryptocurrency to build a company, to build a project. Crypto looks cool. How could I use crypto to build something that is going to bring me value and hopefully other people value, right? We agree most people are coming into crypto trying to build something on top of crypto. Are you only into DeSci because of the possibility of making money, or also because you think it would be a good system for science? A good system for science, but nobody would be here if we weren't making money, Dream. I'm here, first and foremost, I'm here to make money, always. I am that investor. I'm here to make money. I wouldn't be investing in stuff if I didn't think I could make money, all right? The way that you make money, in my opinion, my experience with investing, the way that you make money is by solving problems. So I look for areas in the world that have massive problems that I think cryptocurrency and blockchain technology could help change. And so yes to both. But first and foremost, none of us would be here if there was no money involved. Let's just be honest with that and not try and beat around the bush. Nobody would be here at all if there was no money involved with this. Bro, name change, why? No name change. I mean, are you talking about PS Crypto to that investor? I've been that investor from the very beginning, but I was told that my branding was off a little bit, and I needed to double down on that investor or change the handle to PS Crypto. I chose that investor. I've been always that investor. What was I saying? Oh, Genomes DAO is fundamentally different in the sense that they didn't just come to blockchain to build out some product. They had an idea, they had a business, they had a product that could fundamentally benefit from the technology that is blockchain, from the security that comes with it, from the sovereignty that comes from putting things on chain. Your genome is your most personal, most valuable data that you will ever have in your entire existence. Ever, period. All right? You look at 23andMe that had that genome, that had their hack, right? 23andMe, millions of people's genetic data was sold on the black market. I don't think people fully conceptualize the severity of getting your genome leaked, okay? Cool, I can take my genetic information. Okay, I'm kind of drunk. You're good, Speed, you're good. I know this is gonna be high level and I understand that not everyone actually gives a shit, but I could spit in a cup, someone could sequence my genome and recreate exactly to the T what I look like. To a T what I look like. They could, because your genetic information is why you have hair the way it is. It's why your hair is curly. It's why your hair is this color. It's why your eyes slant down or slant up. It's why your eyes are more oval or circular, have blue eyes. It's why your mouth is a certain size. Your genes dictate everything about you. So when you have your genes sequenced in a way that does not provide that security, and then it's hacked and sold on the black market, they now know every single thing about you. They now know everything about you, including, likely, if we're going to be honest, including your entire family history, where they were born. They can track those people to see where you were probably born. They can narrow down where you live potentially. All of this stuff can be tracked just based off your genome. Because guess what? There's other factors including that influence your genome based off where you live. Believe it or not, the air you breathe impacts your genes. So we are getting the ability to sequence that. But I know I'm getting a little bit overzealous with it. Genomes DAO fixes that. Genomes DAO changes that. Genomes DAO provides self-sovereignty over the most valuable data that you will ever create. And so I'm sitting here going, is that worth $5 million? It's worth a fuck ton more than $5 million. I'm trying to keep my things level-headed. Oh, my stream's buffering. They don't know my seed phrase, sir. Do some projects give you free coins? Lots of them give you free coins, my man. Lots. Or my woman. Lots of projects give you free coins. Alright, my stream is buffering like crazy right now. And I don't know if it's real or if it's just like pseudo, whatever. We'll just keep going as if it's not buffering. But I didn't mention John Cena's name. Or I didn't mention Mike O'Hearn's name this time. Yeah, Derek. Noble. No buffer. Good. Noble Blocks, giving out an egregious amount of free coins. It's a DeSci project. I would go join their Telegram, but who am I to tell you what to do? Like this target market is hundreds of billions of dollars. Arguably in the trillions of dollars, if I'm going to be honest, this target market. I don't think Gene's going to get anywhere close to that, but I do think it's going to capture a small segment of it. The same thing goes for, if I'm being honest, the same thing goes for Athena DAO. Their target market right now, like women's reproductive health, which is what they're focused on, they're at a $4.5 million market cap. Their target market is right now like $600 billion, and nobody is addressing it. Nobody's addressing it. Even in mainstream, there is no competition for this right now. Athena DAO, there actually is no competition. And it's sitting at a $5 million market cap. Like, holy shit. I actually even just saw something today. I think Athena DAO sent it to me. Sorry for the lack of searching. An artificial womb. Let's see, where'd it go? Yeah, right here. Lo and behold, the artificial womb could save us from extinction. The world's first IVF rhino pregnancy could save near extinct animals. There's like 2 or 3 rhinos in the wild left. And we just are able to now artificially, but it's not even artificial because it's actually happening, synthetically create these rhinos. Right? It's not just us creating it in a lab, it's actually us simulating and recreating the environment of a womb and implanting an egg and some sperm into that artificial womb, or that man-made womb, or woman-made, I don't know, and then recreate a species that is on the verge of extinction. Like, this is huge. You talk about Elon Musk wants to go colonize Mars. That's only going to happen with artificial wombs. I'm sorry, that's not going to happen without artificial wombs. So if you guys think for a chance, for a moment, that we will be headed to Mars one day, it's only going to happen with artificial wombs. You go look into premature babies. Did you know that the leading cause the leading cause of death between children under the age of 5 is being born premature? If you're born before like 23 weeks of gestation, you are like 60% likely to die. And there's so many people born like that it is, until you're the age of 5, it is the most likely cause that you have died, is because you were a premature baby. How crazy is that? That changes with the artificial womb, because you can be born premature and then just go sit in the incubator. We already have them, we're just making them better. I'm bullish as fuck on Athena DAO, but I'm bullish on all the DeSci projects, and I can make a strong argument for any of the DeSci projects. You know that too. You guys have been hanging around long enough that, like, I can make a strong case for pretty much any of the DeSci projects that we should be paying attention to, and that's because they're just so disgustingly small in market cap right now. $5 million? Are you joking me? $5 million? There's going to be these things are going to be in the top 100. There will be some of these projects that go into the top 100, and they're currently sitting at $5 million, which means there's going to be several that hit $1 billion market caps. Bullish. Bullish, baby, bullish. Also, let's go check our grass extension. Are you guys on that grass rewards yet? You see that? You guys on that grass rewards yet? Huh? Huh? Should I refer my friends here? Speaking of, my man's permanently bullish. You know what's funny is that I actually like flipped bearish for a minute back here. Right here, I flipped bearish, went super heavy short, and then got absolutely fucked. The market was like, bruh, you're that permabull. Why are you flipping bearish? Let's go on the monster rally everyone's been waiting on. Yep, one of your grass referrals. Let's go, Sawyer. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yesterday, I'm going to open a new tab, bring it over here, see if I can show you guys without exposing my IP again. Damn it. Yesterday it glitched out. I guess it's not real. No, it's gotta be real. Where is it? Yesterday it told me that I made 30,000 grass just on myself, just my own internet connection, which was crazy. This is going to be one of the biggest airdrops that happens on Solana's network. That's going to be one of the most hyped airdrops. They have like 400,000 users for this already. Grass extension. Same here, 30K. You got 30K yesterday as well? That's what just happened. They changed things up. Sorry, not on that grass rewards. We drug test at work. Oh, goodness. Good. Don't do drugs, guys. Don't do drugs. Unless there's psychedelic drugs, then they're fun. Unless there's psychedelic drugs. Let's see. I feel like I just switched over to DPIN, but I'm curious now. HNT. Helium. Yeah, Helium's doing well today. Up 11%. It's got that little bit of a pop. It was a dead project, guys. Make no mistake, Helium looked like a dead project entirely. Now it's coming back to life. It's coming back to life like crazy. It was up at $50, now it's at $6.80. That's because they kind of pivoted what they were trying to focus on. Helium is like one of the first DPIN projects. Not obviously not. Filecoin's probably the first DPIN project, but like Helium's making a comeback. I couldn't find anything either, Sawyer. That grass, they're getting ready for the airdrop, I hope. That grass. Another thing, what is the other one that there's Render, RNDR, but there's another one that's a competitor to Render that people talk about a lot. What is that competitor to Render that people be talking about? It's a new one. We know what it is. God damn it. I don't remember the name of it. It's a much smaller version of Render, but it basically does the exact same thing that Render be doing. If you guys are chilling in here, feel free to share the live stream out. Feel free to share it with some friends. We got our Fitness Friday live stream tomorrow. And yeah. Get ready. Get ready. Because it's going to be fun. I enjoy these. Kudos, no. JKL, no. Crest, NCD. CLS. I think it was... No, was it CLS? No. It feels like it was CLS, though. Like chlor or something. Chloroform. Come on, you guys know. Why are you guys sitting silent? You guys know exactly what one I'm talking about. One of you guys has it in your head. You have an idea that you're keeping siloed because I can't say it. What is it? Chlor. Yes. All right, thank you, whoever just said that. I appreciate you guys. No, not Corbett. So one of you guys just said chlor in your head and it telepathically was sent over to me. Let's go. Chlor, I believe, is a render competitor, and I'm seeing a lot of news. I'm starting to see people talk about Chlor a little bit more. So I think this one is something we should be keeping on our radar. It's got a lot of the coins in circulation, but it doesn't look like it's got that max supply. I haven't done any research into it, so I don't know. I just know that people will be talking about it and are very excited. Let's kind of look into it real quick. Let's look into it. So 17,000 followers. Custom template arrival on Chlor. Scoop doo 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 doo. It looks just like render. This looks like just like render. This looks just like render. Cryptex pool has launched Chlor AI. Chlor and Flux, interesting. Flux I think is going to do fairly well. Flux is not one that I would have picked prior to going to their conference though. But after going to their conference and seeing that people like low-key like Flux. Alright, so a little bit annoying that most of the stuff... There we go. Most of the stuff that they be putting out just seems like little hype narrative stuff. It doesn't seem like they're giving actual information on their Twitter, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. They could just be using Twitter as a way to garner hype, you know? Distributed computation that fits your needs. Access GPU computing nodes from community members all around the world. AI training, mining, movie render. Ooh. So a true competitor to render, GPU mining. Not mining, but like, you know what I'm saying. I think the core question here, the Chlor question here is going to be, what is the cost to actually render stuff out? I think that's going to be something that's super imperative to seeing. Great for mining. Maybe I should do this. I think I have a 3070. We accept Chlor, Bitcoin, and fiat. Have you guys heard of Chlor before? Have you guys heard of Chlor, or am I just like tripping? Statistics. The reason I'm excited, it's chilling out a $30 million market cap, right? So a lot of these things that are gonna make us good money are gonna be super small to begin with. You gotta see stuff very, very small market caps. Last 7 days, how far can we go? This fiscal year. Look at that pure growth. Can we get a year over year? Previous fiscal year? Look at that growth. We're just starting to grow. Like the machine rental. So the actual use case, right? All throughout last year, it looked like it was just kind of an idea, but it's actually starting to increase. We're actually starting to get people to start use it a little bit. So let's go look at the price. Has the price actually coincided with it at all? We saw a little bit of a hype momentum run. I mean, the price is doing the same thing, but that's just kind of like up and to the right for both. So really in August of last year, it started moving up, and then come the beginning of December, it started ripping, which is about when it peaked out. Interesting. So right as that inflection point came, and it started growing. I think this might be a good one to pay attention. I think this is probably a good one to buy for that D-pin movement. Should we buy Chlor? What do you guys think? I see FTW said Corbett. Corbett. I don't want to actually sign in. Thank you, though. Let's go to the marketplace. I think they got a lot of cool stuff. Like, I think there's a lot of people out here, though. Look at that. For 6,000 sats a day, up to 10 days. Intriguing. Never heard of Chlor. Interesting. Let's see. I'll end this poll. We see that you guys don't think Desai is dead. One of you guys thinks Desai is dead. L. And then I think... No, I'm not going to do a poll on Chlor. I think Chlor is cool. Well, market's been open for 14 minutes now. I gotta start coming up with more talking points, more subjects for you guys. Because I always, like, I'll brainstorm stuff to talk about before I go live, but then I run through it really quick. And in the next, like, 30 minutes of after live, it's done. Like, all my stuff's over. What's good, Steven? What's good? How are you buying Tau? I actually don't know yet. Probably why I haven't actually bought it yet. You got a one-track mind today. I respect it. How you meet your girl? Well, that's actually an intriguing story. I started working at the lab, and she was training me. She was actually my trainer at the lab. She was teaching me how to do all the procedures accordingly. And then, you know, basically just rizzed her up. She's gonna come around the corner at any moment. I just know she's gonna come around the corner and be like...
You rizzed me up?
Yep.
Who asked you on a date first? Huh?
Nobody.
Who didn't even know that I was flirting with you until Kenny...
I was focused on work.
It sounded like I rizzed you up.
It is true. She rizzed me up. It's funny because we had to have second checks. We had to had, like, our work needed to be checked before we went on and, like, submitted or whatever. And she was checking every single one of my works. Every single piece of work I did, she second checked. I didn't even realize until someone was like, hey. Or, yeah, Kenny, my coworker, was like, hey, dude, I think she's into you. She's, like, hoarding all of the work you do. What? It's true.
It is true, but...
And then we became co-shift leads together, and we managed the lab together, conquering. She was just twerking in the doorframe. Basically, I rizzed her up, guys. Don't listen to what she has to say. She out there living in La La Land, thinking she... Oh, God. A teacher-student situation. I think that's a whole category. Need another sushi live. Facts. That was actually a fun live dream. I can't believe you remembered that. Who's in the truck, Patrick? Nobody. She's probably spying on the stream. She hears it. She hears the stream at all times. She always hears the stream. It's funny, truth, because I was like, genuinely, this is gonna sound very ridiculous, but when I showed up at that job, I was so dedicated to the cause. I was 100% ready to go work and climb the corporate ranks at that job. I showed up. I was like, this is what I got to do. I didn't even for the first 6 months at that job, I didn't even conceptualize that the people that I was working with were real people that I could interact with and build friendships with outside of work. I was so hyper fixated on the corporate machine. I'm like, I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna outperform every single person here, because these guys are all NPCs. I'm gonna climb the corporate structure, and I'm going to be the leader of the gang here, the leader of the mob. And then 6 months in, I think we hosted some event, post-work event, where we could go and I forget what it was, but I was like, oh shit, wait a second, these people are real. I could actually be talking with these people. And it opened my eyes. Genuinely, I felt like a veil was lifted from me, and I was like, oh my god, wait, these guys are kind of dope. And then I was like, oh my god, wait, this chick's been flirting with me. She's kind of cute. Didn't your handbook use the work family about a dozen times? I didn't read a single thing that they provided. Not a single handbook was read, not a single SOP was read, I didn't read any of that stuff. That investor, more like that Rizzler. That's probably already taken, dude. It's probably already taken. That Rizzler. I was once blind, but now I see.
Dip, find the dip. Here we go. Come on, push it. Find the dip, find the dip.
Yeah, but basically, it works though. The lesson in that is that if you have a woman, if you have a lady who you're interested in, you need to completely ignore. Not completely ignore, obviously, because then there's no way that it's ever going to work out, but you need to act as if you're not super interested. You're just building a friendship. You're just being really nice, being that dude that you can talk with, but show no signs of advancements. And then they're going to be like, why? Why is this guy not? Why is it this guy's cute? Why is he not interested in me? And then it's easier said than done, unless you were get in one of those moments. That was the first time in my life that I truly didn't think about how these people, I don't know. It was an interesting little you guys get what I'm saying. Just put gum in her hair and run away. They know what I mean. They do though. They do. It's it's funny, but they do. It's maybe not actual gum, but verbal gum. Whoever cares the most has the least power. Dream? I'm putting that on a t-shirt. Whoever cares the most has the least power. Yeah, the US banned KuCoin. But you want to know something? KuCoin then went and invested into Blowfin. Blowfin has a referral structure, MLM type thing, so wait till I get mine before you guys start going to get it. But Blowfin is basically the new KuCoin. It's the only other exchange that KuCoin ever invested into, and Blowfin is not planning on doing any KYC at all until... No, they're just not. The plan for Blowfin is to completely never do KYC. So this is getting too close to an Andy Tate hot take. Oh god. It's true though. It's facts. You can't even deny it. Not KuCoin. I'm sorry, not KuCoin. MEXC. I think it's MEXC actually that did this. No. I don't know. One of the big exchanges that recently just got kicked out of the US put a huge money into Blowfin, and Blowfin is looking like the exchange that everyone's going to be using here in the near term. Unfortunately, you do need a VPN, which kind of sucks, but I need MK, I need help with the merch. I don't have the mental I don't have the mental capacity to do any of the stuff that's required for merch. I have far too many things going on, and so I need someone who's willing to man that entire branch for like just a cut of equity, basically. Like just sweat labor, ready to go, and just like create it. And then I'll just use my channels as the distribution, and we'll use the slogans like "Time's your most valuable asset" as the slogans on it. But I can't do. I've already tried several times. I don't have the mental capacity to handle that because it's basically an entire business, and I've already got far too many things running through my head. So I know Dream and I have talked about it. He needs time and instruction, but I can't give you the instruction. I can give you the time, and I have stuff set up. I already literally have a website. I already have stuff made up with Printful. I already have everything ready to go. I just don't have the ability to mentally dedicate time to it. But I want merch more than I want this cup of coffee, and that's saying something, because I don't think you guys have seen me on a single live without a cup of coffee. Have you used Blowfin? I've not used Blowfin, no. But I've seen everyone start to pick it up. It's D-side, bitch. Oh, thank God. Imagine this on a shirt. How funny would that be? How funny would that be? You and your cat coffee. Damn it, Truth. They've drank the coffee a couple times. Mods... Get Truth out of here, mods. Huh? Truth is on a rampage today. We can talk at some point. Might be able to help. Send me a DM. Are you on? Yeah, you're on in the Discord. Send me a DM. I have actually. Wait here. Don't go anywhere. That is true. They're not mutually exclusive, though. Do you want to come give a dating lesson? No. Okay. I think you should try and date a woman and try and see what it's like. Yeah, you can. Go do it. Guys, I think I just secured a threesome. I already have a mug. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's the little logo that's right above my head. Time is your most valuable asset. But I didn't like it, and it's super tiny. It's metal, too. But, like, guys, I need a large mug, not a little baby mug. A large mug, not little baby mugs. Why did you leave the job? Logan? I got fired for not getting vaccinated. Which is a conspiracy in and of itself. I have a lot of thoughts on it. I was honestly angry and very disappointed at first, but it led me to this, and I'm having the most fun that I could possibly have been having, so I love it. I could not have, if I could go back and redo it, I would have them fire me again. A true patriot. Thank you, Steven. Captain has left the ship. On the low, Blowfin is not great. It's clunky, very slow on limit orders, high fees for non-KYC. Some of the favorite people promote it. The message will delete itself in 1 minute. Uh-oh. It's unfortunate. A lot of people are promoting it. A lot of people have started promoting it. And it's interesting, because usually when you see stuff like that, there's something working behind the scenes. I think it's just they got a large influencer budget, you know? But that's how you succeed. That's how any company is going to succeed, through marketing. You get a product that works good enough and then market the shit out of it, and you can make an aggressive amount of money. He wasn't lying. FTW deleted the message. I didn't know you were chill like that. Yeah. I just felt like... I felt like it was amoral or immoral for them to force it. Because previously they allowed you to do like weekly testing. Previously, like, you could choose to get vaccinated or you could do weekly testing. And I was like, I don't like it, and I think you guys are going down the wrong path. But the weekly testing is fine. That's fine. I will happily weekly test. I think everyone should get weekly tested. But what do we have, baby hands? Boostered. I think everyone should be getting weekly tested, but it's fine. I'm not, like, it's not worth the fuss that comes with it. And then they said no more weekly testing. If you don't get it, you're fired. And I was like, I could just get it. I could. Like, I'm not that opposed to just getting it, but I think the message there was not appropriate. I think the messaging, you don't have the right to just fire people over that. But joke's on me, because they did. They did. And the court system said they did. Joke's on me. They did have the right to do it. I was forced into it since I was contractor for Google. Yeah. But aren't we here for the money? What do you mean, Dream? You said, what do we have, baby hands? Boostered, but aren't we here for the money? I'm confuzzled. I think you're sleep deprived, Dream. We are here for the money. We are. I will say it again. I know there's like a confliction, and I know that you probably don't fully agree with that statement, but if there was no... If you could buy Bitcoin, but it wasn't actually buy, you just like clicked a button and received Bitcoin, and there was no price behind it, would you actually receive that Bitcoin? Would you be here watching a live stream dedicated to that? No. You also wouldn't have the title Crypto Dream. You only are interested in it because you can make money. You know? I know you are sleep deprived. I love you, man. It is 10 o'clock. Are there other things that you guys are interested in discussing? We've talked about a lot of stuff here today. I gotta look at my calendar to see if I need to immediately leave or if we can keep going, because I'm actually kind of having fun. Plus, you guys are chilling with us for quite some time. Us? Who's us? You'd be chilling with me for quite some time here. And I need to get my watch hours up. My watch hours are actually so bad. They're not bad, but like, they gotta go up
If you
in order to get that monetization aspect. Is it... Am I like allowed, while I'm streaming, does anyone know, am I allowed to like go in and look at my analytics? Like, is that a bad thing to do with you guys here? Will I get screwed? Weekly testing is how the brothels stay safe in Australia, just saying. I'll support that. Keep the brothels open, baby. If true, that's hysterical. Oh, my phone is getting a call. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see my phone vibrating? It's getting a call. 10 a.m. on the dot. Are we gonna make it? I think we'll make it. We're always gonna make it. Yeah, we're at 2,100 watch hours, so I need 839 more to go. Or 39. I need 800 more hours of watch time. So if I just kind of like leave this up, will you guys watch it? If I just leave this up all day, will you guys just let your computers run in the background? Oh God, I'm just kidding. Guys, I'll end it off on the same way that I kind of started it off. Bitcoin is still moving negative, all right? If we look just quickly at the charts here, we got a downward movement followed by 2 green days in a row, right? 1, 2, and then a downward leg followed by another 2 green days in a row. Then another downward leg followed by 2 days in a row, followed by, I think, another downward leg that'll bring us close to that 37,500, all right? That's what I'm waiting. Today and tomorrow, I think, will be a downward momentum in the markets. The only thing that kind of flips it in reverse, the only thing that could possibly throw a wrench into that is the fact that there is an aggressive amount of liquidity opening up around that $42,000 area for Bitcoin. So if we come
Drivers in
here,
Florida
sorry for the
are
loudness.
ditching their
If we
car
come here,
insurance and doing this instead.
oh, what's up, bird? You can kind of see over here on the left, right here, there's an aggressive amount of liquidity that has opened up right above where we're at. Now, if you remember, on the climb up from 28,000 to 48,000, there was consistently large areas of liquidity below that we never came back to touch. I thought we'd get tests back down to them to continue on. We never did. So maybe we don't come back up. I would keep an eye, though, to see if we do potentially pop up to that $42,000 area before continuing downwards. But I do ultimately think that we will come back down and fill at least some of these areas up here, if not all the way down here at the 32, the low 30s. But where I don't know if we will actually hit the low 30s, as soon as we break below that $38,000 area, realistically, as soon as we break below that 37,000, I will be accumulating. I will begin to deploy all the cash, because I have too much cash in my portfolio right now, far too much cash in my portfolio right now. Far too much cash. Your time's most valuable asset. For 1 million bonk, I'll playlist and let it run all day. How much is bonk? For 1 million bonk, how does that come to? We got 10, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, a million. So for $10, you'll do it? All right, deal. I'll send you $10. Anyone who can prove to me that they ran through all of my playlists, just let their computer run. Anyone who can prove that, I will send it $10 worth of a DeSci project. $10 worth of a DeSci coin. Do an 18-hour stream. That would be wild. Earn crypto while watching the live. Now that's my utility. I'm dead ass, guys. I'm dead ass. If any of you guys can prove to me that you've done it, I will send each of you $10, right? That's, how much is that? There's 8 people in here. That's potentially $80 I'll be giving out. I'm down. I'm down. If you guys are willing to accept noble blocks, that's even better, because I have an egregious amount of noble blocks. Oh, God. Yeah, pump the numbers. Let's go. $300 power bill, 18 hours of streaming, worth it. All right, your time is your most valuable asset, guys. I appreciate you all for being here with me, and I'll see you guys on Fitness Friday. Get ready, because we're gonna sweat. We're gonna sweat. Get me on the Noble list. MK, send me a DM. I'll just send you some Noble. I don't know how to get you on the list. Peace out, guys.